Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second edition of Glamtalk. That is where we showcase our products and answer your questions in regards to anything you want to know about Glamtech. And as per usual, let me introduce you to the team. I'm, of course, Marco Jacobs, and with me, I've got my fellow directors and founders of Glamtech, Smart Home Technology. Let me just quickly say hello to these fellas. Hello, guys.
Hey, how are you doing, Marco?
Hey,
Mark, how
welcome,
are you?
Good to
Lyndon.
see you. Hello, Mark. Hello, Glendon.
Yeah,
Trust
good
that
to
you
see you.
guys are well where you find yourself.
Yes, we
Yes,
are.
yes, we are. Keeping
Happy
safe and
Heritage Day to
warm.
those that World Heritage Day
Safe
a
and
few days
warm.
back.
Yeah.
And welcome to the New South Africa with earthquakes and so on.
Going out with a bang. Going out with a bang.
You- So, did you guys feel that? Did you feel that, Glendon?
No, not at
It was
all.
closer to your side. I believe it was closer to your side this morning as well.
This morning it sounded like thunder. But yeah, not last night though. But this morning I thought I experienced thunder. Had a look and saw that it wasn't much cloud cover. So, but yeah, if that was the tremor aftershock of the 2.5, that was probably it.
Mark, I reckon that if they had the glam talk and not glam talk, the security aspect and everything installed as per the smart home technology, I think Google could probably just forewarn people. What do you think, Mark?
Definitely, Marco. I actually felt the tremor this morning. I think it was about 10 past 9 or so. It actually shook the house. It woke me. So yeah, so it was quite scary, to be honest. But definitely, I've got an app on my phone, and then it's integrated with the Google Home. So every time the internet space flies over our house, actually through in the house. So yeah, you could definitely connect, like your weather forecasts, or if there's some serious storms or whatever coming about, you can actually connect it through, if this and that, onto your smart home devices, to get updates. So definitely.
So that looks like all the more reason to get the smart home technology via Glamtech smart home technology as well. And so we got quite a bit to cover. So let's just quickly say hello again to our viewers here tonight. And tonight we're not together, so we smart technology works that we can be all different venues and still be together. But Mark, we got quite a bit to cover. What can the viewers look forward to for tonight?
Well, yeah, on the agenda tonight, I've got the glam talk. Well, not sorry, the DIY Dinsdag aspect that we cover every week.
Yeah, to show them.
So we just
Yeah.
want to get some feedback from the audience, in terms of what they think about the content. We'll also be talking about, some security upgrades or aspects, upgrades to your home system that could really enhance your community. So that's going to be something interesting to listen out for. Also, we'll be doing a bit of a demo. There were quite a few requests to see some kind of a demo, so I'll be doing that. I'll be showing you guys in my home how we can, make some quick changes, have one particular command, and it changes your whole life. And then there's, also just some support, local business, talk that I will engage in, with the audience as well. So yeah, so quite a bit to get through.
So we've decided to. I don't know if Glendon chose to be the prize master, but it's something he looks forward to just at the end of the broadcast as well. Glendon, are you looking
Yes,
forward to giving something to away today?
I like being the bearer of good news and gifts, eh? Most definitely. So I'm looking forward to giving our lucky follower their prize.
Yeah, I think we're gonna call you Father Christmas, but we got more news on that in regards to even something we want to call the Christmas box. Is we've got news on how you could even start to pay that off now, did you? By means of a layaway. Mark, maybe just are you excited about that? I think going back to when we grew up, how we lay by things, and we're going to give people the ability to do that.
Yeah, so for you guys that's in my age category, you guys will remember Jack Amen, Skipper Bar, Chicanos, Cats, Marcus Outfitters out in Salt River. And those places are synonymous for boys like myself that used to want to have some nice sneakers or a nice Levi or a cool t-shirt. And we couldn't always afford to purchase the thing like that.
Outright,
And
yes.
a lay-by was the thing. So you put down your deposit. I know at Marcus Outfitters, I used to put down a R5 deposit just for them to keep that thing. And then the next 2 months, pay it off, get my item, and there you go. So we'll be doing something like that because there has been a request again. And we're listening to you guys. So there has been a request that, hey, Mark, we can't afford to purchase this thing in one go. Is there any way that you guys can assist us? So we'll be doing a layaway, as Marco rightfully explained, which is essentially a lay-by. So put down your deposit, 3 months to pay, and get your item at the end of that 3-month payment plan.
Mark, so we're about to, Mark and Glendon, we're about to move into October, and I always would say it's the start of the burst, so September, October, November, December. So look, it's a great time to think about those Christmas gifts, even for yourself. This might not have to be for somebody else. You could do it for yourself. I think what an excellent gift to have smart home technology in your home. So this is the time. So maybe you say, guys, I don't have the money now. You could just be putting away or give us a deposit. We'll give you more details if you're really interested in that. And then come Christmas, you have your own Christmas box where you can then boss it around the home and order Google also just the way you want to. So that's another aspect of what we want to do for you. I want to say hello to Clive Anthony and hello to Colin Butler as well. That lady sounds familiar. Do we know her? Mark, I believe that's your wife, also tuned in, very, very loyal to the brand. And today, Mark, we're going to talk about, you're going to showcase some things for us tonight. I know you spoke about demonstrating a couple of the products. We brought out the two-piece, and people thought it was maybe Streetwise 2 or something like that. What the two-piece consists of?
It's the light bulb and the Google Mini.
There we go.
Mark, what can you do with just those two pieces if you have the Google Home Mini and even just a light bulb in your home?
Well, it's really up to your imagination. So what we've shown in the one DIY done stuff segment with the starter kit, we've actually just expanded with 2 additional products to the two-piece. So the two-piece is made up of the light bulb and the mini, and then we add on the starter kit the RM remote as well as the switch, the smart switch. But on the light bulb and the mini, you can, with the mini on its own, you can do quite a bit. With the light bulb, you can obviously give commands, you can set routines. So on my left, on your right, on my left, you will see the lamp. I don't know, Mark, we can maybe just go to that lamp. So I'm going to show you something very quickly from my phone. So I'll just activate my assistant, and it will be, hey Google, change nightlight 1 to blue.
Okay, changing nightlight 1 to blue.
You go. So nightlight 1 has changed blue. What I also do is in the morning, before I wake up for work, the light is already set on a routine. So at 6 o'clock, it will go on, and it will be on just 10% of its brightness. And then at half an hour or quarter of an hour later, it will go up another 10%, quarter of an hour later, another 10%. And then by 7 o'clock, depending on what time you get out of bed, the lights will basically shut off because there is enough sunlight in the room. Also, a nice thing to have is when you come home, you can actually have it on like warm white. I'm not sure if you guys know how light affects your mood, but so cool white or a bluish light will basically put you in a more fresh, ready to work, active mode, whereas a more yellowish light puts you in a more relaxed state. So in the evening when I come home, then the room will already have been lit up with the 2 lamps on warm white, not too bright, not to dim, and then gradually as the evening progresses, it will obviously dim. And also, like I said, you can set reminders. You can
Hey, Mark.
Sorry, Marco. Are you hearing me?
It looks like you're breaking up a little bit there. So I think a lot of what you spoke earlier about, we may just have missed out. But essentially, also you're talking about routines and the like that you can also set. I know that you have evening routines, morning routines, as well as coming home by telling Google I'm home, and what you were showcasing there as well can come into effect.
Definitely, definitely. And again, it's all about what you want. So there's no set rule in terms of what can be done. Like I said, you can connect with an app, if this and that, IFTTT, and through that app, you can do all kinds of stuff. Like, for example, if the sensor on my door picks up that the door is open for more than 3 minutes, then I have the light change to green so that it shows me that there's something, somewhere there's a door open, and I can quickly go and check it. So that is just a light bulb that is giving me those kind of prompting me on some kind of an aspect of what's happening in the house. And then again, like you can have sensors on your fridge. So if you know that your kids raid your fridge at night, put a sensor motion detection on the fridge, and in your room have a light bulb that when it goes red, scratching in that fridge. So again, that's up to your imagination. Whatever you can think, you could possibly do.
We can help you with that.
And I know, Glendon, one of the aspects as well for us as a company, as a startup company, that the reason why we're bringing this technology to basically the man in the state is because we could charge a lot of money for it, but we wanted to bring this technology closer to home to a lot of people.
Yeah, no, most definitely. If you just look at how technology has become a part of our lives, in that you do already have some form of smart technology in the sense of a phone. Not so far back, it was the Nokia 3310s where it was analog and analog ringtones, and within the space of 5 to 10 years, it just exploded. So it became part of life, and every 6 months, every 2 years, people change their phones, and it's the latest, it's technology, and it's just getting bigger and better. So what better way to start off with a company that has your best interest at heart in showing you how to go through the steps so that you can really benefit as a entire family. um, how smart technology can influence and make your life better going forward.
So I know that we're going to showcase via Mark Smart. Mark is fully kitted out. They're almost a complete, fully integrated smart house. So if you have questions, you can ask that. We'll deal with that a little bit later. But Mark, we demonstrating tonight a few features of the product simply because we want to show people what is possible. But often when we talk about what is possible, you would always say, Marco, anything is possible. There's infinite possibilities with this particular product.
That's right, Marco. Again, you limited by your imagination. Sorry, guys.
Now, what I got you covered, you can go on, Mark.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Okay. Is that better?
Yeah, I'll put on the feedback. I'll put it out on this side here. Sorry about that, folks. Let me just mute you on this side if I can. Just give me a second.
It's the glam cam, Marco, that was echoing.
Yeah, no, I saw. Sorry about that. But with the glam cam, you're obviously going to show us a few of the aspects of what you want to showcase at that particular moment.
Correct. So again, you're limited to what you can imagine. There is really nothing that cannot be done. So let me just jump into a security aspect to demonstrate how you can really enhance your life by having smart technology at hand. So very quick example. most of us understand that security is super important, and a lot of us know that companies like ADT, Chubb, and a whole lot of others are the forerunners when it comes to your security within South Africa in particular. So what we've got is, as part of our offering, is a DIY, basically a DIY security setup. So it includes cameras, it includes sensors to your doors, your windows. It includes siren, as well as a hub. And what the hub then does is the hub connects all of those gadgets together, and you can then start doing certain automations. So if your door opens, you can instruct the camera closest to the door to start recording as soon as the door opens. If the door opens, the alarm will go off if the motion sensor that there's someone in an area that they shouldn't be in, and so forth. So let me just explain how you can take that forward without any limitations as to what you currently have with maybe your ADTs or your Chubbs. So with ADT, you've got a subscription and you pay, and you're basically paying, I think, more for the fact that you're getting your arm response. But if you don't have any arm response, your alarm will go off inside your home, and you wouldn't really know that your alarm is going off if you're not at home. So with our setup, our solution, we basically offer you an opportunity for you to have all that integrated into your phone. So when your alarm goes off, you get a message on your phone, or your phone will ring, and so forth and so on. And you don't have the arm response in particular. However, if you want to, for example, send that footage to your local neighborhood watch, then it's as simple as recording that segment that you want to send it on, on a WhatsApp page, or as a WhatsApp message to the service provider, or to your neighborhood watch, and they will almost immediately be able to see what is happening. You can even connect them to your live feed if you so wish. And what this does is, if you have a series of housing units in a particular road, and you have, let's just say, for example, outdoor cameras installed at every house in that particular road, then what you then effectively can do is you can kind of create a kind of a network where, if there's suspicious vehicles moving around in your area, very, very quickly you can inform a whole bunch of people with the ease of WhatsApp, if that is your preferred social media communication stream. And this is what this package will offer. So again, it's up to what you can think, and we can kind of integrate that and make it work for you.
Looks like we're having a bit of technical challenges here tonight in connection. So I caught some of what you're saying there, but what we wanted to highlight as well is that security is a big aspect in what we do, but there's a lot of fun to be had as well. Lots of different aspects to what we can do with Glamtalk with the Glamtech technology as well, Mark. And maybe you want to just showcase to us a couple of the commands that you can give to Google and how it can really bring convenience to.
Sure. Want me to get into it right now?
I think you can go, Bob.
Can I go? Okay. Let me get my Glam cam, and let me take you guys around down quickly. Righto. Thank you, my trusty assistant. So here we go.
Is that Malachi Be Cool?
That's Malachi Be Cool.
Malachi Be Cool. You did a awesome segment this past Heritage Dinsdag, for the Heritage Dinsdag, which was making a karaoke. Yeah, making a karaoke. Transforming your mini with your other technology in creating a karaoke set. So people should go over to our YouTube page, go and have a look. I know that music is a big part of the culture here in Cape Town, and people like to voice or how can I say, put the vocal cords to test. So most definitely, it's an inexpensive option in how you can set up and make have a vast playlist in which you can actually the possibilities or the list is endless that you can actually access, have the words to be able to sync it, and there you go. You have endless nights of fun without anybody having to break the mics. So yeah, there you go. Going over Glamtech SH, the YouTube channel. Be sure
Did you
to go
just
and
say
check it
what?
out.
Did you just say without anybody breaking the mic? Did you just say that? Just
Yeah,
about
no,
now?
definitely,
Yeah, but
and I know there's a lot of people that will be identify with breaking the mics, but that's for a conversation for another time, Marco. I think Mark is up and ready to take us through with the Glam Cam.
okay, let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go find that.
You got access.
There we go.
Okay, so you guys can see me, right?
Yes, we can.
So I'm just gonna do a few commands. I'm gonna walk through the house, and then you guys can see what we do. So that's a smart switch, light switch, and this is installed throughout the home. So these are all Wi-Fi enabled, and what they do is they basically allow for me to give a command to my Google hub, and then from the hub it will connect to the lights. So hey Google, turn on lounge. And I don't think I can hear it because of my earphones. Hey Google, turn on lounge. So there's the lounge goes on. So everything, all the lights on, and you will see that that thing is now indicating red. My whole family is standing on my left, and they kind of watching me like I'm coming to me now with the lights on. No, it's not, guys. So I've got the TV. You guys can see the TV.
Yes.
Okay, so hey Google, show Batman 1 on Master TV. So Batman 1, you just first get you guys to understand what Batman 1 is. So that's a smart camera, and that thing records all day long. It's also a two-way communication, so if I'm at work and I need to just check up on the boys, if they're doing their homework, if they're not watching too much of television, then I can speak to them from wherever I am in the world, and I will be able to respond. So that's Batman 1. The reason why it's Batman is because it's mounted upside down. So hey Google, activate Batman 1 on Master TV. Let's see what listens this time around. Hey Google, show Batman 1 on Master TV.
Sorry, it looks like the stream is currently unavailable from Batman Cam 1.
I can explain. There's an encryption code on each camera so that your streaming is not able to be hacked into. So I actually didn't take off the encryption, and that is why it's not sending the link to the TV. So I'll do that in the next, after I go off, and I'll show you guys a bit of that.
Okay.
Let's change the lights. So maybe got the night light. So I'll just change the light color quickly. Hey Google, change night light 1 to red.
Okay, changing nightlight 1 to red.
Hey Google, change night light 1 to warm white.
Got it. Changing nightlight 1 to all white.
Hey Google, switch off counter. So that's the lights. on my counter, and I just report. Then Google, switch off all lights. So,
All right, turning off 21 things. Sorry, it looks like night light 2 isn't available right now.
so all the lights in the house went off. Everything was off. So I'm just going to put everything back on with just giving one command as opposed to giving a command to each light. So, hey Google, switch on all lights. Hey Google, switch on all lights.
Sure, turning on 21 things. Sorry, it looks like night light 2 isn't available right now.
Hey Google, show me Bumblebee on Netflix on Master TV.
All right, Bumblebee from Netflix. Playing on Master TV.
No. And then I'm going to do this while at this playing or while I sit in really too close. Let's go to the list hub. So on the list hub, hey Google, play me some jazz music of Spotify.
I also need to know which device to use. Try saying that again and include the device's name.
Hey Google, play me some jazz music of Spotify on kitchen display.
Nothing's playing right now.
Sunday, Google is going to watch some. You know, I've discussed Bumblebee in the meantime. So the Bumblebee is saying, hey Google, pause movie. So the movie is paused. Marco, you there?
Yeah,
Cutting it
yeah,
off.
we're here. Seems like you're still there, Mark. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, I can see you, but I think
Yeah.
the cam
While we is
Yeah.
out of commission. Okay. While Mark is fixing that in the background, I think you just showcased a feature that would save a lot of grief for a lot of families. Because I know in my household, the remotes is a very contentious issue. I have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, and they're crazy about their programming, and the one hides the remote away from the other one, and before long we're looking for the remote. So I've been using the Google Smart Chromecast to alleviate that. So definitely, as you've showcased there now, the smart system will definitely save a couple of years, save a couple of tears, and fighting in the houses. Also, just making life a little bit more convenient, because I mean, after a long day of working and standing around, you don't still want to look and get up. By means of voice command, you can make your life a little bit easier at home. So yeah, you've just showed that.
Yeah,
So
and
Marco,
of
we're
course,
back.
there's such a lot. There's such a lot more to it. There's a pity we couldn't see everything that Mark wanted to do, but I love the fact that even with the Chromecast device, they Mark, and you could basically cast the Chromecast, and you could leave, and the kids could watch something that you
Yep.
put onto that particular display there, and you don't have.
Yeah, that's right, Marco. Maybe I can maybe just show you one other thing. Just in terms from how to have fun and how to really. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, just how to have fun with your, especially your Nest Hub. So the Nest Hub, and maybe Mark, if you can switch me back onto the Glam Cam. I just want to show you something on the Nest Hub quickly. How it becomes the central point of the home, and how you can actually have a lot of fun with just this particular thing. So, So this here is the Nest Hub. And on the Nest Hub, you guys can hear me? Yeah, so on the Nest Hub, this thing is magic. This thing controls you. I'm going to go into the control setup here, and what you will see is, I'm not sure it's very clear or if it's on your screen. On here, you can, for example, click on here, and this will show all the lights in my house. So, actually, just click into, so it will show all the lights in my house. So I can, by the click of a button, I can literally switch off all the lights, or I can go to just the bathroom and decide on which lights in the bathroom I want to leave on or off. And that is so convenient. Also, if I just go into, I'll just show you here, cameras. If I click on the camera, that is my Batman 1. On Batman 1, if I click on there, then Batman 1 will
Actually, not come up. Okay. Shucks. Okay, there's a lot of feedback there.
sorry about that again, guys. So, on the camera feed, so the camera feed is actually not helping us out today. But I will definitely show you guys in one of the videos. This is one of those things. Camera on, roll around. I just as part of this here, we've got certain routine set up, so I can just click on a routine, and there you can see this quite from when I just say the word glam to Glamtalk to good morning to emergency to I'm home to lights out to party to relaxation to shut it down and so forth. So I'm just going to do one for you guys. So that is the emergency activation.
Sorry, I don't recognize that device.
So
Please use your device name.
What will happen now is that a whole series of things will happen where lights will start going off. Certain lights that was, for example, in a particular room will now identify and it will give you a command as to why it's not recognizing that device. That will
It looks
broadcast
like
certain
there is a
messages.
speaker link to the kitchen, but you can set that up in the Google Home app. In the meantime, try asking to play on a different device.
So now it's giving me all kinds of commands. It's actually going to wake up the family, it's going to wake up people at home. It's going to tell them that hey, there's an emergency, you need to get out of the house. So at this point in time, all the lights in the house went on. The system is now basically just telling us that we need to assemble at the assembly point, and we've actually got something strobing at the back so that we know that that is where we need to go to. So this is just a very, very simple way of doing one automation that can it's not only fun, but it can actually save your life as well. I'm just one last routine for you guys. You can either do it with clicking on the actual plan, or you can just do it through your voice. So if we do it by voice, you can see what we're doing here. So in Google, Glam. So that's the way to run it. Google, Glam. So from here, a couple of things are happening. So the last day went on off. They started to.
It's from Marky. Alright, changing nightlight 1 to warm white. Sorry, it looks like nightlight 2 isn't available right now. Broadcast from Marky. Mark, you are the boss.
That's one word. It was one word.
Did you program? Did you program Google? Did you pay her to say that you are the best? That's what I want to know.
Never. Google has a mind of its own.
That,
And Google recognizes me as
that looked like a setup there just for us to hear and the viewers to listen to, just so that she can tell you that you are the best. We check that out.
Yeah, so you can have fun, guys.
You program that long. But that's a fun that you can have. Mark, for instance, just to have a little bit of fun with Google as well. I remember when I was at your home, you could ask Google what's your name, just in case you forget sometimes. You can say what's your name, just give your family's names, the whole like just so guys, just tell us, show us the if you should ask questions like that in this program, what will Google say?
Sure, let's go. So I'm going to go to the house. It's easy for you guys to actually see what's happening on there as well. So, hey Google, what's my name?
Your name is Sir Butler. By the way, improved voice recognition is now available. You can upgrade from the Google Home app under Voice Match settings.
Hey Google, what's my wife's name?
Your wife is Colleen Butler.
Hey Google, what's my son's name?
You have 3 contacts with the relationship son: Caden Butler, Malachi Butler, and Caden Butler.
So I've got 3 sons, 2 and son name. And then, hey Google, I'll find out what is the best way for me to travel to work?
On your way to work, traffic is light, as usual. It is 20 minutes by car.
Hey Google, what's the weather in Cape Town tomorrow?
Tomorrow in Cape Town, it will be mostly sunny, with a high of 16 and a low of 11.
Hey Google, call Marco Jacobs.
Making an audio call to Marco Jacobs on Duo.
Hey Google, cancel that.
I'm not going to pick up. I ain't picking up. You, I cancel that call myself. I ain't picking up. I've showed people my phone number there on the screen. But I just want to show this. This is from your family. Just check the screen out there. This is what your family member is saying, that I remember that he paid her. Thank you, Harold, for that. Just putting it out there that Google does for you. But guys, there's a lot of aspects to what we can do with Google. And I know you can log. I know Glendon looks forward to still giving the prize away there. And
no.
I think we also
Patiently waiting.
Yeah, he's looking forward to Father Christmas. We always want to reward our top fans there as well. So that's happening in the next few minutes. Mark, there's a question that came through earlier. That's for you. That's from Mark Anthony. I'll put it on screen. That's what came through there. Hi, Mark. I battle to set my Google Home to continual conversation. Any advice?
Okay, so continual conversation, you are going to battle because Google actually doesn't give you that additional time after you've given the command. So I don't think it's really activated to its best settings within South Africa at this point in time. So for now, just watch the updates. If you want to know about updates, obviously you need to just get in touch. Keep on the forums. I'm not sure if you are familiar with the various community forums that exist. If you're not, just DM me and I'll give you some more information on that. But there's a whole lot of new settings that has been made available on all Google devices. There's also been a lot of upgrades on, I think, 3 of the main devices and the main areas within Google's ecosystem. So keep a lookout for that. But if you do have questions specific from a tech point of view, just DM me, send me a messenger message or WhatsApp, whatever you prefer, and then I can speak to you on that. But difficult to speak to those technical stuff in this particular forum.
So I know Glendon is getting ready to sort it out. Somebody's going to win a prize. That was the prize up for this Glamtalk. But Mark, also, we've got stock arriving for the 2-piece. Let's inform our our viewers about that two-piece, and it's a limited offer for now, so you got to get your hands on that. And you can build on from the two-piece onto the basic and onto the other packages as well. But you want to get your just your hands on these particular products. Tell us more about that, Mark.
Yeah, you need to actually get into it because I think like a lot of us that have, when we started dipping our toes into this home automation pond, you kind of it's like something that bites. It's like when you travel, you just want to add and add and add. So you need to start. Once you start, and it doesn't matter how small the start is. It doesn't have to be a smart, and I'm going to put that in italics, a smart device or inverted commas, sorry. Like when I started my journey with a PIR sensor, which is not a smart device. It doesn't connect to any Wi-Fi or from a Bluetooth point of view. It's just a sensor that picks up movement or temperature. And that's how I started my journey. And I put that one device in the bathroom so that the boys, when they go to the toilet at night, they don't forget to leave the lights on. And by doing that, I then wanted to do a bit more and more. At the end of the day, at this point in time, I'm saving 300 Rand a month on my change small aspects in the house, and the home automation system makes me do that without having to think about it. So my geyser will go on at a certain time of the day and it will go off at a certain time of the day. You don't have to have water boiling in a geyser for 24 hours to have hot water for 1 hour. You need to have a geyser on for an hour and a half, and that's as much energy as what it needs to boil that entire 150 liter tank. So with implementing these smart devices in the home, I ended up saving a lot of money. And 300 Rand might not sound much to you, but 300 Rand is a ticket on the MSC at the end of summer in January, just by not paying that extra 300 Rand on your electricity bill every month. So,
sailing the seas.
Anything else, Marco?
That price.
Yeah,
So get your two-piece.
Yeah, no. I just the price. You forgot to mention the price. It's 749, and it won't stay that much. Stay at that price for much longer. So we're getting the stock next week, Wednesday, replenishing nice, and then once that's sold out, it will be adjusted accordingly. So get your fingers in there. At the moment, it's one of the best prices, if not the best price, on the market for a set like that, for almost like an ignition type of box. I would think it can be cool. So yeah, no, by all means, definitely get your hands on. You're not gonna get it for that price soon. 749 people.
Glendon is in robot mode.
So that deadline is this coming Wednesday, Glendon?
This coming Wednesday. So it's limited number of stock that we're getting in to sell it at that price. It's still our introductory. You gaan uitmis, ja, definitief. So get it while it's hot, soos die mense sal sê, hot off the press, hot off the glam press.
Arties, as hy nie gaan inkom maar nie. But Mark, before we get to Glendon again, YouTube, we've got a YouTube channel with a lot of demo videos on there that you're starting to generate and put onto that particular platform. What will they find there when they go to our YouTube page?
And Q.
Can't hear you.
Oh, you can't
hear?
The
YouTube page. Can you hear me, Mark?
Yeah,
okay, so I can come in there. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Take it away, Mark.
Go for it, Glendon. Go for it.
Okay. So we have our YouTube channel whereby which Malachi Be Cool showcases various ways of do-it-yourself, as you see, he's also a kid that you can do. That is not only helpful around the house, a good party trick. That it also has educational value, whereby which, as you can see, we're moving into this era whereby which technology is more and more playing a bigger role in our lives. So what better way to not only get yourself educated on how to do simple technological conversions and things that would not only be fun but also informative and educational, and getting your children to be able to learn in a very fun way, and then grow their love for not only technology, as in one particular aspect of it. There's many different types of avenues, many avenues that you can actually go into in technology, and just showing the youth out there that there is a different way of thinking of career paths that you can actually engage into. So be sure to follow it. Be sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe to be informed of when we do our next DIY segment. So definitely do yourself a favor, go over there and subscribe. It's free. You don't pay a cent. It's for knowledge that you can build up on over there. So yeah, that's in a nutshell.
We're almost there, Mark. Do you get Glenn? Get yourself ready for giving something away, Mark. I want to show you something that your wife. Remember when Google paid you such compliments? We gotta listen. We gotta just find out from the missus quickly. Just check your screen. Um, she's actually saying that you do pay Google to compliment you. This is not from me. It is from your wife. She's the one that sent that comment through. So apparently, they don't want to come on the screen, but you do pay Google. So now it's out. Thank you, Colin Butler, for that. Yes, like it. She's such a phenomenal woman.
Thanks, Khalid.
It's nice. Google has a mind of its own. It's AI. It's artificial intelligence, and it actually thinks that I'm the boss.
Thinks or knows?
Well, is it? So I think it thinks that. So I don't know. Maybe it knows.
Okay.
Can I maybe add to what Lyndon was saying? Just from the YouTube channel, also very, very important things that we are going to be rolling out in 2021 is that the YouTube channel will also serve as a resource library for schools. So if you have a school that will that has science and maths projects, then this will be a particular resource for them to pull from, to draw from as well. So coming 2021, we will adopt, starting off with 3 schools, and those 3 schools we will basically go out and go and do demonstrations that will show where smart devices are used. So something to look out for in 2021, and therefore it becomes super important for you guys, our supporters out there, to like that page, to share that page, to subscribe and to comment. I think what makes us do better is when we see your comments. So we need to know if you're doing a good job, a bad job. If you like the videos, if you don't, if you want to see something special or in particular, let us know. Come
in. Butler taking you out of the equation there. Glendon, you need to give that prize, the prize away for one of our top fans. Can you tell them what they're winning tonight?
Yes. So before I get into that, I would just like to say that we've reached 700 page likes, and sorry,
750.
750 page likes. So, and that would not have been possible with all of your help and assistance. But in particular, we would just like to say thank you and acknowledge the top fans on our pages. So I'll just quickly run through it, and then I'll be able to announce who is the lucky winner of the light bulb, the smart light bulb. So it's going to be awesome. It's got the different settings in terms of luminous, so your different color shades, like Mark has indicated there. So yeah, no, a very nice price. Like Mark has showed. Yeah, there we go. Light plays a important role into mood, especially in these days. We had a lot of doom and gloom. Currently, we are able to see a bit more with the lockdown going to level 1. So, without further ado, I want to say to the following fans, we acknowledge your contribution to the page and helping us to spread the word and get out there. So I'll start from our newest one, which is Faisal Toye, Natalie Roman, Natasha Root, Eugene Sleepy, Clive Anthony, Gaino Guy Arnold, Kela Bogile Makapele, Asia Kutsia, and then finally our top fan who has actually who is actually also our winner of this smart light bulb, Ricky Dale Johnson. So congratulations to Ricky Dale Johnson for winning your light bulb. So it's on your way. If you can pop us your details on info at Glamtalk sh.co.za, we'll be getting your prize to you as soon as we get those details. Congratulations.
Well done.
Coming to you soon, Ricky Dale Johnson.
Ricky Dale Johnson. Fantastic. Congratulations to our winner, Ricky Dale Johnson. So just to being part of our Facebook platforms, or also not just our Facebook platforms, that's all of our social media platforms.
Yes.
You could become a winner, and what a fantastic prize to win. And I know that London feels like Father Christmas here now. So hopefully you guys can be part of that the next time when we have Glamtalk and we get to give away some more prizes. But it was fantastic connecting with you, our listeners or viewers at least. Now there's a couple of other comments coming through there. Harold says, well done to Ricky Dale Johnson, as well as Colin Butler. So we have fantastic fans wishing other people also very well. So it may be you the next time. And I want to say thank you to you, Mark, and thank you to you, Glendon, for being part of Glamtalk tonight. It was fantastic, always connecting with our customers and always paving the way forward for them as well. The reason why we're doing this again, guys, is simply just to be a blessing to others. So I don't know if Mark, you're still there. Let me just quickly just see if I can put you on screen quickly there. It's very quiet over on the other side. Maybe I'll go to Glendon first. Glendon, anything you want to say before we end off?
All I want to say is like our page, follow our pages, follow all our social media platforms, and you will be pleasantly surprised at the content and what you'll get over there. And yeah, let us be form part of your journey, your smart home journey. So thanks for inviting us into your home. Till next time.
Hey guys, thank you. Yeah, thank you for your support. This past we've launched, I think it was just over a month and a half now. We've had tremendous support from you guys, so we thank you for that. Continue to support not only the page, buy the products. Make sure that you ask as many questions as you can, so that we can also engage with you. and provide you with that support. And let us invite us on the journey with you, and let us grow with you, wherever that growth might go to. But again, thank you. Like our pages, participate. Let's get to that 100,000 page likes before the end of the year. So
I know somebody is just asking for more information. So you're going to check out our YouTube channel there for more information in regards to what
And
you
our
want to find
website.
out. Anything else, you can always just contact us. You can inbox us. You can send info at glamtechsh.co.za if you want some info in regards to what we offer. If you want to buy as well, sales at glamtechsh.co.za. Otherwise, you can try also our WhatsApp number. Let me just quickly put that on the screen for you there. If you want to WhatsApp us, you can find out more information. If you can't wait to get onto email, you can WhatsApp us. Mark, struggling a little bit to get that number. What's that WhatsApp number again?
061 533 6700. 061 533 6700.
There you go, 00. Also, people can go over to our website as well, www.glamtechsh.co.za. Go and have a look over there, people.
Okay, so with that, it was fantastic being with you. All I can say is goodbye, and till next time, everybody, for the next episode of Glamtalk. You can once again win something. So go and like our page, like our social media platforms, and you might just be the next winner. Thank you so much for everybody else that's tuned in
Go
tonight.
to YouTube.
Till next time, thanks, Harold, saying well done, great job. Thank you for that. Till next time, everybody, God bless. Till the next Glamtalk. Cheers.
Just keep well. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.